Good morning, Illini. It's Friday, November 30th. Thank you for tuning in, and we want to give you a forewarning. We're having some technical difficulties this morning, but don't worry, it's still going to be a great show.
So it's kind of been a crazy week back from break. We had Thanksgiving break, and now we're kind of heading into the holidays.
Yeah, let's see what we've got going on today for Good Morning, Illini.
On today's show, we learn about U of I's only kosher cafe.
A little too good.
And some of our seniors test out the Union's bowling alley.
Plus, members of the Newman Swing Dance Society stop by our studio.
So let's get this started.
Good morning, Illini.
Good morning, Illini. We made it through the first week back from Thanksgiving break, and I think it's just, it's always one of the craziest getting ready for finals. It's
very
so stressful.
Very stressful. I'm kind of still thinking about Thanksgiving break and Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, how was your break?
Oh my goodness. It was so relaxing. I ate so much food.
Yes.
It was kind of disgusting. I'm going to be honest. I felt sick after that Thanksgiving
Oh my gosh,
dinner on
I know. But
Thursday.
it's always worth it when you come back to campus and you're like, okay, I don't feel bad about all those Thanksgiving treats for sure.
Oh no. So what was your favorite dish
I just love all of the
Thanksgiving?
desserts, all of the pies, everything. Anything that's not good for you, I definitely enjoy.
Oh, me too. Love to
Yes.
hear it. So
Yeah.
we're going to check out our daily chat first on the show today. So for our first story, we're checking out how Lovie Smith has
Yes.
already a 2-year extension for his contract with the U of I football.
Yeah, that's right. This is definitely big news. He was already going to be here for a couple more years, but they did extend his contract for another 2 years officially. As you can see on your screen there, the football team has only won 9 games over the past 3 years since Coach Lovie Smith has been here with us on campus. But Athletic Director Josh Whitman is standing by his decision, saying it's going to be best to just wait it out, be patient, and keep things consistent. So we'll see how that goes. What do you think about this, Erica?
I think it's great just because the new recruits for the next couple years, you know, they're going to come in and they're going to look forward to working with Lovie, especially because of his roots with the NFL. So I think it's going to be great for the team going forward.
Yeah.
So for our next story for today, we're looking at the first female head of the computer science department.
Yes, that's very exciting.
So Nancy Amato has named the first female head of the Department of Computer Science, especially for such a large engineering school. That's really awesome for U of I and for Nancy, and especially such a largely male department.
Yes, that's very exciting, and I think definitely we're going to see these types of things start to become more popular, even just more than our campus, all across the country. I think that's really cool that we'll start to see more of that diversity on college campuses.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
And moving on for our third and final story, a famous alum is coming back to campus. Nick Offerman, you may know him from Parks and Recreation, is coming to Fullinger on December 4th. He's doing a fundraiser for the Japan House. He spent a lot of time there as an undergrad and has been very supportive of it since his acting career has taken over. There on your screen you can see Nick Offerman giving the commencement address a couple years back at graduation. So that'll be pretty exciting to welcome him back on campus. Are you a big Nick Offerman fan?
Oh my God, Addie. I love him in Parks and Recreation.
Yes.
He's just the best. But,
Yes, he's definitely my favorite.
Excited to see him come back again, but thank you so much to our friends at the Daily
That's
Illini
right.
for this week's Daily Chat. Go and check them out at www.dailyillini.com.
Awesome, and like we said, this past week was so busy, but this weekend might be even busier. We have one of our very own telling us what's going on this weekend. Let's see what's happening.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Paige Blanzy. And with finals still a few weeks away, you should check out some of the things happening on campus this weekend. Let's start at Huff Hall, where the Illinois volleyball team will be hosting Eastern Michigan in the first round of the NCAA tournament on Friday night, starting at about 7 p.m. The Illini received the 3rd overall seed in the tournament after a 28-3 regular season and haven't lost since early October. If Illinois wins on Friday, they'll host either Dayton or Louisville in the second round of the tournament on Saturday night. But before Saturday night's match, you can check out the Marching Illini in their annual concert. The concert, called Forever Illini, starts at 3 p.m. on Saturday at the Great Hall in the Krannert Center for Performing Arts, and the Marching Illini will be playing their traditional music, stands tunes, and their halftime shows from the 2018 season. Standard tickets are $10 and youth and student tickets are $8. Lastly, if you got your volleyball fix in on Friday, check out the Other Guys a cappella group at their 50th annual holiday concert on Saturday evening. The concert at Lincoln Hall starts at 7:30 p.m. and will feature special guests, the Girls Next Door and the Illinettes. It's a jam-packed weekend and it should be a fun one. That's what's happening. I'm Paige Blancy and Good Morning Illini.
Well, it sounds like there's so much going on, and a shout out to one of our very own producers, Stephen Cohn. He is in the Marching Illini, and that will be his final performance concert at Krannert. So best of luck, Stephen. We're so proud of you.
Well, and then that's not the last for a couple of our other GMI anchors. Madeline Foster and Rebecca Wood will be going abroad this semester, so let's check out what they're doing on campus before they leave.
Oh, hey. You're probably wondering why I'm doing my homework outside in the cold. Well, that's because it's my last time studying by this tree in the quad. Because I'm going abroad next semester. Oh, I didn't see you there. This is my last time working by a tree on the quad. Because I'm going abroad next semester, and I'm gonna have a day of my lasts. My last time reading the Daily Illini. My last time talking to Fred. Hang in there, bud. I'll be back in 9 months. My last time touching the door that Obama touched. I'll miss you. Hoping Lincoln gives me some good luck next semester. I'll miss you. Goodbye, Harvest. My last time riding a Vio ride. And my first. My first and last time dancing at the Union. My last time playing pool in the Union. Getting a proper send-off from Alma. I'll miss you. Of course I get a garbanzo right when I'm about to leave. I hope the Eternal Flame can give me some good luck in finding love and great friends while I'm abroad. Madeline? Rebecca? Fancy seeing you here. What are you doing? I'm having a day of my last times before I go abroad. Me too. Can you believe we're almost done with Good Morning Illini for the next 9 months? Wow. Well, I guess for the last time. Good morning, Illini.
That was amazing. It's not what I thought that package was going to be, but it's everything I hoped it would be.
I love it so much, and believe it or not, that was Rebecca's best take for playing pool, and that was terrible. I'm sorry. I play way much better than that, and I'm not that good. So.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, I'm not that good at bowling either.
Yes.
So this week on the senior bucket list, me and Andrea Flores, as the UI7 news correspondent, checked out the Union Bowling Alley.
Yeah, let's see how you did.
Good morning, Illini.
I'm Erica Finke.
And I'm Andrea Flores. And we're here at the Illini Union doing a senior bucket list challenge today. We're bowling.
Let's do this.
Great. So when was the last time you went bowling?
I actually went over Thanksgiving break.
Really?
Yes. And I think I bowled, my max I bowled, I think it was a 70.
I don't know bowling terms very well. I don't think I bowled in years.
Think of it this way. A 300 is perfect, and 70 was my highest. So do with that what you will.
No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh. Yay! That's some stuff. Not a spare or a strike, but that's something, you know?
Now let's see how bad I do. It's all in the footwork.
What? We're not doing so hot.
Do you see these scores? 19 and 20. I'm winning by 1 point.
We gotta make that change. We'll get up to 300.
we're going to have a perfect game. I don't think that works that way, though.
No.
No.
Definitely not. Wow! High five. Woo! Nice. Wow. I don't want to talk about it.
So I'm gonna do my signature move.
Wow. I think it's already clear who is better at bowling.
I know, but still I even only got a 72. I told you I was right at the 72 level, so.
Keeping it consistent.
Keeping it consistent.
Staying on brand.
That's it for our senior bucket list this week.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see what we come up with next before we graduate.
Good morning, Illini.
That was pretty good. Pretty impressed with your skills.
Yikes.
Maybe we have to go back for Senior Bucket List Part 2, see how you improve throughout the next time.
It'll only get worse, Addie. You don't even want to check it out. So let's see what Andrea Flores, our UI7 news correspondent, has to say about the news this week and about bowling.
Good morning, Illini. As you saw, I am not the greatest bowler, so don't look forward to a part 2 for that segment. Well, for your news this week, let's check out what's happened on campus this week and what's going on across campus. In response to a refugee caravan making its way to the U.S.-Mexico border and making headlines, a university RSO held a rally last night with their own list of demands from the university administration. Students and community members joined UIUC Ayuda on Thursday on the quad, holding signs and voicing their support for Central American refugees that are seeking asylum in the United States. Many attendees voiced their frustrations with how the current administration has handled the crisis.
Okay, so we got the son of a Klansman pushing these policies that are firing chemical weapons at babies in diapers at the border.
Some of the group's demands include an end to criminalization of refugees and the processing of all asylum claims. UIUC Ayuda's GoFundMe page is gofundme.com/UIUC2018 to support all organizations near the border supporting refugees. As for Fighting Illini athletics, like we mentioned earlier in the show, Lovie Smith's contract has been extended through 2023. This contract is following the end of this year's football season. The Fighting Illini played their final game over Thanksgiving break in Evanston against the Northwestern Wildcats, where they fell 16-24. They ended their season in last place in the Big Ten West with a 2-7 conference record for 2018. And while the football season just ended, the basketball season is in full swing. The Fighting Illini are currently 2-5 this season. On the plus side of that, losing their most recent game against Northwestern earlier this week, 76-74. A Big Ten matchup is in their future away this weekend against Nebraska Sunday night. That's all for your UI7 News Recap. Thanks for joining me. Let's check out Chris Joe outside with your weekend weather forecast. Chris?
Good morning, Illini. I'm Chris Joe here with your weekend weather forecast, and we're live outside the Richmond. We're live outside at the Richmond Studio Plaza on this absolutely immaculate morning. The good news is it's really sunny, great start to the morning, and we will be moving away from those below average temperatures that we saw this weekend before the break. But that's the good news, and looking forward to the forecast, there will be a lot of gloomy conditions coming our way. Today it's going to be a high of 34, a low of 37, and then you will need to bring out your umbrellas for Saturday because it's going to be a high of 61 with a chance of thunderstorms, a low of 43. And Sunday it's going to be more of those cloudy conditions, high of 46, low of 33. But when these gloomy conditions do hit, I just like to take the opportunity to maybe get some errands done, do some studying, maybe be cozy in your apartment, pop in your favorite holiday movie. So yeah, just take this opportunity to be productive and get some stuff done in lieu of the gloomy conditions. And with that, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thanks, Chris, for giving us that update, and we have lots of more good stuff coming up after the break.
Yep, so first we're learning how to kosher cook.
Yes, very excited. We have one of our very own team members showing us how to do that. And then we also have a special feature on a U of I student that doubles as a visual artist.
Then we're checking out the Newman Dance Society coming up next.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life.
Is that you?
That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
Red shirt, blue shirt, yellow shirt, oops. Yellow pants, red pants, green pants, oops.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their firsts with you.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Ooh, I smell that onion, baby.
Welcome back to Good Morning Illini. The U of I has one kosher cafe, and you've probably walked by it. Our own Stephen Cohn has checked it out in this week's Taste of CU.
Of course he did. Corner of 5th and John. It's the Illini Hillel Center for Jewish Life, but what you may not know is that it's home to the only fully kosher cafe on campus. Let's learn more about Cafe Sababa.
Well, Cafe Sababa here is a dairy restaurant, essentially, where you can get kosher hot lunch. And that's really, really helpful in a cold day to have a good, nourishing, proper meal that's 100% kosher. For those of us on campus who keep kosher, that's a critical resource for us. You know, and everything is made to order. Like you come and it's not like pre-made. You know, you come, it takes 5-10 minutes, whatever it is. And you get a fresh hot meal that's exactly what you want. And it's a little too good.
What's your favorite meal and what do we have today?
Oh, yeah, you know, the fries are really excellent. So whatever you get the fries. We also have sweet potato fries, which is good. Here I have an omelet today. It's just in that kind of a, need some eggs, need some extra protein kind of mood.
And thank you, Rabbi, for your time today.
My pleasure.
And good morning, Illini.
Well, we have a special inside look. Our very own Ori is going to give us a little bit of a sneak peek as to what it takes to cook kosher. So, Ori, we have an onion here, and you're about to make me cry, so let's do this quick.
Well, I do have a backup in case we do cry. So
okay.
This is a trick my roommate taught me with some lab goggles.
I'll let you do
fine.
that. You
so
know, you do you.
Just get these on.
You're the chef.
Yeah. So I mean, with onions, it's basically the same thing. You just learning a proper technique is really important, and that's just something I've been really happy about since I started cooking. I know you can't take me seriously with these.
I can't.
So basically, when you want to do,
you want to cut it on here?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, when you want to do a nice chop, the root's kind of your guide.
Okay.
So basically, you want to just go down here. It's a big knife, so that way you just get some good cuts. And with this, you do want to use the top of the blade, because that way it's a little bit more precise. But whereas when you want to try and just get a good solid cut, middle of the knife.
Do it down there.
Pretty much, yeah. Just kind of like a baseball bat in the sense of,
Interesting, yeah. You have more control.
Yeah, so.
Very cool. So how long have you been working at the cafe?
After this school year, it will be my second year doing it. So this is my second year. I just decided, I like to cook. I think it would be a really cool opportunity to help out the Jewish community since I'm Jewish myself and I keep kosher. Yeah. So it's just a really nice opportunity to learn. I mean, I love to do it, and I think it's just so important to know how to cook. It's just such a skill to have.
Yeah, awesome.
So far, I'm not crying, so I might have to take these goggles off.
And I'm not crying either. No, I'm the one without the goggles.
Right,
so.
And that's another tip for all you people who do chop onions. If you refrigerate them, you're less likely to cry because the acid from it just kind of freezes over a little bit. Wow. So that way it stays fresh, and also you're not going to have those reactions from it, because when I cut onions at home, me and my mom especially, we go nuts whenever it happens. So
after we get the onion cut, it's all about assembling it. That's the magic, right?
So basically, now that we've got all these chopped down, since it's a big of onion, you see how the center is kind of, it's not really center there. So you want to do a bit of an up chop. That way you get kind of a dice there. Actually, just cut myself, so that's fun. I'm okay. No, not bleeding.
Oh yeah, we're good here.
So I'm not gonna do the full thing because we don't need that much. It's just one veggie burger, and the reason we do veggie burgers, since it is a dairy kitchen, one of the restrictions for kashrut, which is another way of saying kosher, is you can't mix meat and milk. Okay. So regular beef hamburger, you can't put cheese on it. So our replacement there is veggie burgers. So another standard we also have is grilled cheese, pizza we make as well. We have specials like tomato soup. We have chili cheese fries, and then also we make Friday night dinners for the community that we do, like chicken, and we make beef and stuff like that. Awesome. So let's just assemble this now.
Let's do it.
So we'll do a little bit of ketchup on the top here. Nice and simple. Some tomato slices.
I love it.
Lettuce.
This looks good. I might eat lunch early.
Lettuce, and then a little
Awesome, and where can we get this again?
So you go to the Illini Hillel. Cafe Sababa is open Monday through Thursdays from 11 to 1, and then we also offer dinners on Monday and Wednesday evening.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
We appreciate your expertise, and we'll throw it back to Erica now, who's in the studio.
Thanks so much, Addie. So now we're going to check out, in this week's Who Am I, a U of I advertising student and visual artist, Khalif.
My name is Khalif. I'm a visual artist. I attend U of I, and I'm a junior in advertising. I do everything from canvas paintings to murals. I paint on clothes. I also do digital work as far as doing album covers for music artists. I do graffiti, just a little bit of everything. I really don't want to limit myself, so I just say visual artist. It was just because I didn't necessarily want my work to be sitting in the house. I wanted it to be out and so people could actually see it. And the way to do that was to put it on clothes. But I can't use a pencil on like jeans and everything, so that's when I resorted to painting, because the colors could show up and it'll be a little bit more visible. But when people do appreciate the work, it gives you a feeling that's unmatchable, because it's like you understand me in a sense, or you understand what I've created, and it's the best feeling in the world. You know, this is what I love to do. If I could do this for free, I would do it. But if I can do this and make a living off of it, I would also love to do it. And in order to do that, I have to know the business aspect of it. So now it's like I'm almost more of a businessman than I am an artist, but that's only because I want to continue to create art on my terms, on my time, and be able to still live the lifestyle that I do. But now I'm at a point where I feel like my artwork has been the best because I've gotten back to creating for myself and putting my emotions on my canvas and everything that I do, so that when I give it to other people, it's almost like giving a piece of myself to them as well. My whole journey is basically proving to myself that whatever you put your mind to, you can actually do, and that you actually can be whatever you want to be. But I had to figure it out for myself. And I know a lot of other people may feel the same way, as saying like, oh, they say that whatever I put my mind to, I can do. But when I'm going through life, it doesn't necessarily seem possible. And I just want to show them that it actually is possible, and that I'm here to help them get to that point, whether it's a conversation, whether it's painting a piece that inspires them to create their next piece, whether it's going through all of the business failures and being able to tell them the right way to do things. That's like the business goal, is basically to help people reach their goals.
All right, from the canvas to the dance floor, we're going to check out some more of our U of I students. Right now we have Nomi and Thomas from the Newman Dance Society. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good myself. So what year are you guys in school?
I am a senior.
I'm a sophomore.
Awesome. So how long have you guys been a part of the Newman Dance Society?
I've been here for about a little over a year.
Yeah, just about the same. I joined right at the beginning of my freshman year last year.
How exciting! So have you swing danced before coming into college?
Nope.
Not at all.
Wow. Is it your favorite thing to do? Like, do you guys do it weekly? How often do you do it?
Well, we are both instructors for the Newman Dance Society.
Oh, wow.
Which meets every Monday at 9 p.m. in the Newman Hall. And it's a great chance to kind of relax on a Monday evening when you're just getting back into class and everything seems horrible.
Oh, for sure. That definitely would bring light to my Monday, because, you know, Mondays are the hardest of days. So can anybody come, or how does that work? Who can participate?
Absolutely. So it's free and anyone can come. We have at 8:45 a review lesson, so we teach you the basics to know. So you can basically learn every move that we're going to be teaching that day. So beginners can come any lesson. It's welcome to all, free every single time, so it's a great time for everyone.
Awesome. Well, with that being said, would you guys like to show us some of your dance moves?
Sure.
Sure.
Great. Thank you so much. You're killing it, but for now we're gonna send it out to Chris for the weather. Thank you so much.
Morning Illini, it's Chris again with the weather on this absolutely gorgeous start to the weekend. And make sure you really enjoy and soak up some sun, because the conditions will not be here to stay. Looking forward to the weekend. Bring out your umbrellas on Saturday, because there will be a high chance of thunderstorms, and on Sunday there will continue to be those kind of gloomy conditions. So yeah, Illini, make sure to stay dry, be productive. Final season is right around the corner, and with that, I'll send it back to Addie and Erica.
Well, that's all for this edition of our GMI on this wonderful Friday morning. We've had a great show today. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, we may not have had our teleprompter, but you know what? Didn't slow us down here at the GMI Richmond studio.
Yes, thank you to our awesome team in the back for keeping us rolling the way we're supposed to, and all of our floor crew too. They make it all work.
They're really doing great, and I learned a lot about dancing, learned about some visual artistry today.
And some cooking, and we are just so well-rounded here for Good Morning Illini. We're just doing wonderful. And before we go, next week will be our final show before the end of the semester. So until then, make sure you stick with us on all of our social media accounts and stay up to date as to what we will have for you next week.
And also check us out on some social media. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere else. Make sure to check us out. And
yes, Good Morning Illini.
Good Morning Illini.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.